Oh, this guy drew pretty bad. So he didn't open up with the Ravine spell. It looks like he's going to be special summoning the Mistletoe without the Phalanx. So he doesn't know what I'm going to play. Let's see. So most likely what I'm going to do here is go into a Lumina. The only issue with doing this play is that there's no targets for me to go for Lumina. So I could go into a different monster. I think I'm going to go for... Yeah, I definitely want to go for Lumina still. Because I can solar recharge, discard the Celestia. I don't like that play either. I think I'm going to go for the Arcus play. And then I can just tribute for Celestia here on top of the Arcus, because now he can't target the Arcus. Yeah, that's what's most likely going to happen here. So, I don't know if I should tribute the Arcus to target the back row, or I should pop the monster. And the solar recharge is kind of dead if I don't use it now. But there's a chance that I could draw into another Celestia, even though I do play 3 copies of it. And at worst case scenario, I can just synchro the Arcus with the Herald of Orange Light to go into a level 5 synchro here. I don't like any of those plays. I'm just going to sit on the solar recharge and just use it as beckoning bait. Alright. It has to be the 2 back rows. No, it has to be the monster. One of them has to be the monster. I'm going to target the one underneath it. It has to be the one underneath. Okay, so those weren't anything. So if I declare an attack here, it's most likely going to be a Mirror Force or Deep Prison, from what I remember from the structure deck. So I'll just attack here. Yeah. So good news is my Beckoning Light now has like more targets, so I could set it. I also have a Herald of Orange Light that's live too. Maybe I should set the Solar Recharge too, actually. Yeah, because I don't want to discard all my hand, per se. I want to get my Light Sworns back. So I'm a pretty good card advantage. He's only at 3 cards already, so he lost so much cards. So this game's already over. Yeah, I mean, that's not even a Phalanx, so he can't do much. Okay, so he's going to add the Ravine here. One, two, three. I have 3 Light Sworns. So I just need one more. Okay. So it's very likely he's going to normal the Phalanx here. The Ducks. The question is whether I want to activate Orange Light on the Ducks or the Vadriana. I want to say it's probably best to do it on the Vadriana because he wastes it. But then his Avarice, I don't know if this deck plays Avarice. Let's see, he already has 4 monsters in the graveyard anyways, so yeah, I should definitely wait for him to go into Vadriana here. Yeah. There's also the consideration to just let him go up to Stardust. Because 2,500 damage is not that great anyways. And like, my board beats most of his. Yeah. I think I'm just going to let him go up to Stardust. I mean, the only thing I fear now is that if he has Assault Beast, and he can go into the Stardust Assault mode. And that could be pretty bad. Oh, that could also be bad too. Ooh, okay, so he's not going to go for that play. Instead, he's going to go for this play. So let's see what he pops first. Oh, he's going to pop the Beckoning. Ugh. Oh man, this is a difficult situation. I'm just gonna chain it. And then I'm just gonna get the light swords that I can discard off the solar recharge. For sure I'm getting the JD back, right? And then I just get this and like a shiny angel, I guess. Yeah, has to be those three. And I just take 38 to the face. I'm glad he chose the chainable, because if he chose the solar recharge, it would have been a bad situation too. I'm playing against random on DB. Or not DB, sorry. Master Duels. So Master Duels has a tryout duel, and this basically is a 2010 format. It's basically 6 Samurai at full power. Oh, that's perfect. So the charge is exactly what I needed. So at this point, I think I'm going to go for the Lila play. Or not the Lila, the Lumina. The only downside is that... Oh, I milled a wolf. There's no downside. The downside of playing on Master Duels is that you have to craft all your cards, and nothing is free. So I'm pretty much playing subpar budget options, per se, because I don't want to put too much money into this tryout duel, which only lasts like 4 days. So I figure why not just... It's not Edison format, it's 6 Samurai format. So the plays I could do here is normal summon Lumina to discard Garoth. I don't really like that play either. I want to make my JD live, so I'm going to go Soul Recharge here. And then I just mill Plague. So Glow Bulb is in this format, so you can go into like Formula Synchron plays. I don't play Dandelion in this deck, so... And my JD is not live. That sucks. 1, 2, 3. So Squire can be my 4th Lightsworn. It's just that I have to special summon a duplicate Lightsworn. And there's no duplicate Lightsworns, so... The best play here is to go Plague Spreader Zombie, right? Yeah. I'm gonna use Lumina's effect. No, I don't have to use Lumina effect. I can use Plague Spreader effect. Or Glow Bulb. That's good too. This came out in 2010 or 11, one of those 2 years. Whenever 6 Samurai came out. At full power. So Lumina would be my 4th Lightsworn if I put her in the graveyard. So yeah. I'm going to do a funny play, I guess. I could go into Armory Arm. And then just equipped. No, Goyo is uneroded. So he's basically... It's basically new Goyo Guardian. You haven't had an Earth Tuner and Earth Non-Tuner. That's why Goyo Guardian is not that good in this this format. Or in Master Duel format. I'm going to equip this onto the wolf here. And then I also want to go JD 2, but I'm going to blow up on main phase 2. No, I don't need to. I have the Herald. I have the Herald to negate his ducks. So I'm going to go here. I milled the 4th. I did, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that was good. That was good. So even if he like top decks, or if he goes use the Ravine effect to discard a card to search, I could just use Herald and negate the duck, so there's no way he can come back. Unless I mill myself out, which is unlikely. I do play 40 cards in my Lightsworn deck, and I know that's very unpopular to do, because you can mill yourself out faster. But I want to see my JD more often in my Beckoning Light. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. He doesn't know that I have Herald because, like, how do you play around that, right? He does have a... I mean, this is GG's. I could just gonna activate it right away. There's no point. He has no graveyard effects. Let's discard the Shire and pop it. Yep, that's GG's. Like, it's over. Honestly, playing on Master Duels like makes me want to play this deck for Edison. I don't know. It's just one of those things when you play a deck on Master Duels and it's kind of like a budget option. You're like, maybe this could work in real life. So, anyways. I have several decks that I was able to make. I even made an Amaryllis deck as well. But I'm kind of infatuated with Light Swarms at the moment. Light Swarms without it doesn't play Christia. So this is my build right here. It doesn't play Christia at all because Christia is an UR. And I don't want to pay it's to craft in this game to craft it to make a UR. You have to spend 30 of them. I only have 36. So I could craft one Christia, and it is at 3 in this format. I just don't want to make... I mean, I could play Christia, and Christia is broken. I just don't really need it for the most part, because this deck can go Synchro plays instead of going Christia lockdown, which is... I'm totally content with that. So I'm just going to play another game with this deck. I know 6 Samurai is like the best deck in this particular format. It's like tier 0. But I don't know. I just like playing Edison decks on this format, which is kind of fun. There's like 3 Solemn Warning in this as well. So yeah, one thing that's funny about this is that the Raikou in this format doesn't target. So it's like, it's so weird because Raikou will destroy things without targeting. So your opponent has to like chain, or I have to chain if they flip a Raikou, and it's never a good feeling. One time I summoned Arcus and I attacked into a Raikou, and I was like, I'm safe, right? And then Raikou pops my Arcus. I'm like, no, that's stupid. Raikou should definitely be targeting. So it's so dumb. So it looks like I'm playing against Hero Beat, I want to say. Good thing about this is that you can see the logs. So yeah, he's definitely on Hero Beat. So the Stratos is pretty good. He can get a +1 off the Stratos. And even if I pop it, he gets, like, it's basically minimal damage. So I have to basically help to mill like a Light Swarm monster, like Wolf. Okay, good. So he chose to go with the Alias, which is good for me. This is really good because now he can't use Gemini Spark to chain down the damage step. And I get to mill 3, which is the point of the deck. Oh, I hate this feeling. Milling 3 spells. The good news is I don't have to worry about drawing Gold Sarcophagus late. The bad news is Gold Sarcophagus was my way to get charged Light Brigade. And this Herald is also dead, so I'm just going to summon Arcus here. I just need to get my millers in rotation here. I don't want to set Beckoning. There's no reason to set this. So I'm just going to end phase and mill 2 here. Yeah, this is new. This is basically only going to last for 4 days, I think. So I'm taking advantage of this for content. Looks like I milled nothing again. Oh, I milled a Necro actually. Never mind. So I can use Necro Gardener to block his Stratos effect. Or Stratos attack. I only know Goat and Edison. Yeah, this is very similar to Edison. It's just that 6 Samurai is very overpowered. And Solemn Warning's at 3. I think that's the only thing you have to know. Oh, and there's no Heavy Storm or Brain Control. I don't know if you like those cards. But there's no Dust Shield either. Whirlwind's at 1, but everything else is at full power. You can play 3 Kalutes. I don't know if it's correct to Necro Gardener here. I definitely think it's correct, right? Because then you can just go summon the Plague, Synchro into Catastor to deal with the Alias. It's Time Wizard, basically. I mean, Time Wizard is a very blanket term given to a lot of different retro formats. This is 6 Samurai format, 2010. Or 2011, one of those 2 years. I forget. Okay, so most likely I'm going to summon the Plague Spreader Zombie here to go into Catastor. The only thing I'm worried about is if he flips Warning on the Catastor, and I won't be able to reborn it back. Another play I could do is go into like Black Rose to nuke the board. But that, like, you have to use up a card. Okay, let's just go with Catastor. If he has Solemn Warning, he has it. Because the thing about Solemn Warning is I can't reborn the Catastor if that gets negated, so. So it doesn't look like it's a warning. The only thing I have to worry about is if it's a deep prison. He does play Starlight Road because we saw it off the duality. right? Yeah, and he's drawn several cards, so I don't know if I'm typically afraid of the Starlight Road per se. Because I can use the Reborn now to blow up his field, and then we would both be at 4 cards. But I don't want to use my Reborn too late or too early. How about this? I just don't attack and let him do the Gemini Spark. If he has it. Yeah. Yeah, because if it's sparked, then he's going to use it anyways on his turn to deal with my Catastor. Because I don't want to like throw my Catastor away to a deep prison and get hit in the face. Yeah, so he's going to do it anyways. And this is fine with me because I can reborn this Catastor. Whereas if I attacked and it was a deep prison, I would have lost more. I mean, the reborn would have been dead. So he's going to summon the Shadows here to search for the alias. Yeah, full power 6 Samurai is just crazy. The good thing is that people don't want to pay for the 6 Samurai deck because it's the gateways are like URs, so it just costs more. Xian's also no, Xian's a SR, I believe it is. It's just way too many URs. Yeah, the issue is if I tough for Plague, it's just gonna be a neutral, and I don't like that. I want to be able to do a Black Rose play where it's like I come out on top. Yeah. Oh, she ends a UR. Okay, so yeah. So that's the good news is that if you want to craft URs for this event, which only is 4 days, you would have to make like 6 URs, which is unlikely. So a lot of people are just gonna play with the loner decks that is given to you. Oh, I can make a Celestia play. This is pretty nasty. But the issue is that Celestia is the last thing that happens is the destruction, and it's not gonna feel too good to destroy the Shani. So yeah, I'm just gonna go reborn the Arcus. I'm putting defense. Hopefully he does have warning here. Yeah, he does have warning. He's setting pretty heavy on the back row. It's very likely he has like Solemn Warning set or Solemn Judgment set. Because he kind of hesitated to use the effect on Reborn. But, I mean, I have to play the Celestia, right? And my hope here is that I mill exactly 2 Lightsworn with different names. Off the Celestia here. And I mill 1. So if he finds a way to kill Celestia, or if I find a way to put Celestia in the graveyard, this could be pretty good for me. So I'm going to go for the back rows because JD is a big possibility. Hopefully it's not Starlight. Okay, guys, it's a book of moon. Oh, so because it's booked, then I can't actually synchro summon with this. It's looking pretty bad for me. I could go Plague Spreader Zombie. There's no point in doing that. I could set the Beckoning Light as well. I don't see any MSTs that he has in the graveyard, so setting the Beckoning is kind of dangerous. I'm gonna do it anyways because there's really nothing I could do. Yeah, it was an MST, so I read the MST. It's just I had to set the Beckoning there. So the good news is that once Celestia goes to the graveyard, it'll put 4 Lightsworns in my graveyard. And I could come back. The only issue is that he already has lethal on board. So I don't have a Necro Garden to stop all this attacks, so I just lose. That's sad. Yeah, I'm not playing 6 Samurais. It's way too much. I'm not paying 6 URs for that. I want to edit this deck a little bit. So the only thing I was unsure of is playing the Tragodian here. But it is a monster heavy deck, so it makes sense to play the Tragodia. The only thing I don't play is the Chaos Sorcerer, and I'm highly considering that card, even though I only play like 5 darks. I can synchro summon pretty well with the Glow Bulb, so the Glow Bulb is technically a 5th dark or 6th dark. So Maybe I should play Sorcerer in here. You can use real money to buy gems, but I typically grind for my gems. So in this format, there's like 2 Chaos Sorcerer. So putting like 2 more Chaos Sorcerer in your deck can make it more brickier, but it can make it more powerful as well. I did have a Plague Spreader Zombie in my graveyard that I couldn't use. So I don't know. Yeah, they didn't change the Goyo Guardian at all. It's 1 Earth Tuner, 1 Earth Non-Tuner. The good news is it's not faithful to the November 2010 format for OCG. Oppression is banned. Trap Dust Sheet is banned. And so there's several other cards that are banned that are typically faithful to the format. So I'm kind of glad that they make their own custom formats, because otherwise it'd be toxic. The only issue I have is that they didn't nerf 6 Samurais, which is the problem. So I'm highly considering playing the Sorcerers just because I can put more darks. So I can also play more than 40 cards too. I don't know. Gold Sark just feels so bad in this deck, but since I am playing Recruiters in this deck, because I like to do that with this deck, because Recruiters go into like Honest and Lumina. I don't think I need the Nova Summoner though, because I don't have the Christia, so there's no point playing the Nova Summoner. I can probably cut a Rhoda. Yeah, let's cut a Rhoda. Okay. So this way I can just like mill monsters as opposed to milling spells and traps. I mean, I will eventually mill spells and traps, but for the most part I'm milling monsters. Heavy Storm Raid Control, yeah, Heavy Storm and Raid Control is not in the format, but it's also faithful to the OCG format as well. So, is DD Crow good in this format? I don't think so, because 6 Samurai is a thing, and 6 Samurai doesn't really care about DD Crow that much. Veiler is in this format, but not Maxi. Historically speaking, in this format, Maxi was legal, but they nerfed it. They basically don't allow Maxi in this format, which is good. So. Oh yeah, Dark Arm. I don't know if I like Dark Arm in this deck. It's just because the requirement is kind of harder to do, the 3 darks. Whereas in Black Wings you can do it really easily, or Value Turbo. I'm strongly considering playing Soul Purity and Light, because Soul Purity and Light could modulate the number of... Actually, there's no point in playing Soul Purity and Light. I don't play Christia. So yeah. Hamster's fine. Most likely I'm going to set Hamster, but if he does a T set, I'm not going to set Hamster because it could be a Raikou. And if it's a Raikou doesn't target in this format. It's so dumb. Okay, so he's doing the Cyber Valley play here. There is a consideration just to summon the Arcust and attack the Cyber Valley. And there's also this play too. I'm going to use a Solar Recharge. So in this deck, I only have 1 Solar Recharge, which is totally fine. Because by only playing 1 Solar Recharge, you don't mill other Solar Recharges. So that's kind of the thought process behind this deck here. Yeah, so it looks like I milled a Necrogardener, which is fine. And now, oh, look at my Sorcerer's live now. I don't know if it's worth summoning Sorcerer at this point in time. The only thing I'm worried about is if he goes like Mind Control on my set Hamster, and then flip it, and then get the Raikou. I think I'd prefer him to waste the Mind Control here, as opposed to my Chaos Sorcerer. So I'm just gonna set the Hamster here. Yeah, I mean, I like this format, but the issue is the 6 Samurai decks, and thankfully there's a currency system in this deck, and it's temporary, so people are not gonna want to craft the 6 Samurai deck, so they're gonna play with their janky builds of whatever's competitive at their disposal. Oh, another card that's legal in this format is Junk Destroyer, and in Edison format we don't have Junk Destroyer, but if we did, I would like Edison a little bit more, because Junk Destroyer is really cool. So there's also Trishula. It's only at 1, which is why I'm playing the Herald. So it looks like he's playing Doppel. Okay, so if he goes into a Trishula, I'm definitely going to Herald of Orange Light here. And I'm probably going to discard the Honest, if I had to guess. Yeah, but he's going to draw like 2 cards off of this. So... Good thing he can't chain block the Trishula, because those are mandatory effects. And even then, I believe it's still Seagok has to work where he has to be the last on the chain. So yeah, I'm definitely Herald here. And then so if he tries to attack over the hamster, which is very unlikely, because there's no way he could there's no way he's attacking with Cyber Valley. But he's gonna draw like 2 new cards, and he's gonna get 2 tokens. So, and he's most likely gonna use the Cyber Valley here to like banish itself to draw 2 cards here. Yeah, it was a big hero for sure. But he's doing things and I'm not, which is what I'm jealous about. He gets to do the plays, and I'm just sitting around doing nothing. Yeah, so Nasi even has this card right here too. He can search for Quick Draw Synchron and then synchro into a... I hope he doesn't go... Actually, no. I don't really mind the Drill Warrior. Yeah, so he's going to go for the play where he banishes this card. See, this is all possible without Machine Dupe, which is what I really like, because Machine Dupe is like... If you make your deck to be like Machine Dupe heavy, like you have to draw both the combo cards and it just becomes inconsistent. With this one, you can just play the tuning package and just play the Doppel and the 1-for-1. Oh, he plays this card right here. This card's nuts. Okay, so now he's going to special a quick draw. What did he discard? Did he discard Junk Warrior? Okay. So even after all this, he has like 5 cards total. So he's still at an advantage over me, and he discarded like so many cards. It's because of the junk. It's because of the tuning wear. That's why. So most likely he's gonna have the attack and attack directly. There's no way he attacks because it could be a Raikou. The main difference between this and Edison is that 6 Samurai is at full power. They're also not faithful to the format. So Dust Shoot is traditionally legal in this format, I believe, and they banned it among a lot of different other cards as well. So yeah, so he's just gonna run away. Oh, he gave up an MST. Okay. So the thing what I like about Hamster is that he's proactive. So I could just flip him and get the Raikou right away, and then just go for Celestia. The only issue is that if that set is a warning, it'll feel pretty bad. It's very likely not a warning though, because this is a combo deck. So what I'm going to do here is force him to use the limit reverse or the call with no target. Yeah, I mean, they try to make it as fair as possible to make people want to play this format, which I respect. So he's at 8,000. I only have a few monsters. Let's see, do I have lethal here? So if I go Chaos Sorcerer, that's 46. 46 and 11, that's 57. So I need 2,300 damage. And he does have Trishul in the graveyard. So if he has a Gores, I lose. But I think it's worth it, right? So let me just do the math again. So it's 46, 57, yeah. So I'm going to go Chaos Sorcerer. Banishing the Honest and the Caius. I really hope he doesn't have Gores, because this is lethal. I can reborn the Trish and then that's GG's. Oh, I even have my own Gores. So if I revive his Trishula, it plays around DD Crow. Even though DD Crow is not main decked in this format. I'm just being extra. So his Trish is now in my command. Yeah, I'm thinking about, yeah, I definitely should send it. Yeah, that's GG's. How many of you guys are going to the Ultimate Time Wizard this coming July? Yeah, July. Because I plan on attending. I just don't know what deck I want to play yet for Edison. But I'm strongly considering Christia Sworn. Because it's just... Christia Sworn is very, like, hand-trappy. What's up, Z? How you doing? Yeah, I mean, I could play that, but I don't know if I want to play that deck or I want to play zombies. I've been playing a lot of zombies lately, and zombies has been my cup of tea. But I don't want to play like a deck where it's like the flavor of the month, you know? Like I actually want to play a deck that can win the event, which is the issue. The Time Wizard event, I believe the Ultimate Time Wizard event is going to be on July 19th or 20th, one of those 2 dates. It's the weekend of the July 19th. But it's basically at Nats. So you guys should join if you guys want to go. It's going to be in Austin, Texas. So if you guys want to fly out there, Texas is pretty cheap around this time around. Yeah. It's going to be there. Show up. Play some Time Wizard. It's probably going to be capped because Edison is still the most popular format. So, yeah. Master Duel format looks whack. Yeah, it is a little whack, but it feels like Edison for a lot of it. The only thing that doesn't feel Edison-y is Trishula. So, and Warning. Trishula and Warning are the 2 cards, and Valor. Okay, so this board is pretty weak to... Oh yeah, Heavy Storm's not in this format too. So I don't know how much you guys like Heavy Storm, but it's not in this format. I'm just going to set Hamster, right? The question is whether I want to go Gold Sark and then give away what deck I'm playing. Yeah, I think so. I think that's correct. I'm going to Gold Sark for... I want to say JD. Because I have Soul Recharge live already. But in the event that Hamster gets destroyed and my Raikou also gets destroyed, I could just hold it. So it has to be JD, right? So the problem with this is that if I do set Hamster, it's very likely he has like a set Spark to destroy my my Hamster. But I don't have any other choice here. I have to do this play. I'm kind of pressed into it. Yeah, Shining is legal. Shining is really good because he can put a lot of damage on board. Whereas in Edison format, Absolute Zero is a 2500 attack monster, and sometimes he doesn't go for lethal, whereas Shining does. Okay, so he's most likely going to Gem Spark by the looks of it. I'm not going to Herald here. There's no way I Herald here. It's way too much resource. I recommend Hero Frog. Yeah, I mean, Hero Frog is the deck, right? I mean, everybody's going to play that deck. Oh, he's not going to go for the Gem Spark? That's surprising. Okay, so if I get the Raikou, it's a good chance he's not going to attack the Raikou. Because what he's going to do is attack over the Hamster with the Alias and then Gem Spark the Raikou. If he has it. But if he doesn't have it, my Raikou destroys the Alias on damage step. And he won't be able to activate Gem Spark. So he has to attack Hamster first. And I was right, yeah. So he goes for the Hamster. So let's see if he goes for the Gemini Spark. Which wouldn't be so bad. This is basically a 1-for-1 for him. Because I just wasted 1 card and he's just replacing his Alias. Hero Frog is in a deck in MD. Yeah, so no Substitute. I forgot to mention there's no Substitute, which is no Duplock. But, I mean, who really wants to play against Duplock, really? Oh, yeah, the other thing is Future Fusion. So Future Fusion doesn't send right away on resolution. It sends on the first standby phase. So it's a very weird Future Fusion. But hey, I mean, that's good, right? That means you can actually MST it. Oh, MST is also at 2 in this format. So it looks like I drew my JD, and I did look like I milled a Wolf. So Wolf is good here. The only issue I have here is that my Wolf has to trade with the back row, and it's very likely it's going to be Bottomless or a... Yeah. So... Feels bad. I also can go Reborn, Special Summon Celestia, and Normal Summon the Herald to go Black Rose. Let's end it. Yeah, let's try it. This hand is pretty gas. I'm not gonna lie. Because I have the Gores, and then I have the Chaos Sorcerer if Gores dies. Let's just hope he doesn't have another like bottomless or anything. Yeah, he doesn't have it. I could definitely. He thought about the Monster Reborn for a little bit, which kind of telegraphs to me he might have Solemn Warning set. So I mean, this Herald is dead, right? So I definitely full send the. I definitely want him to Solemn Warning the Black Rose because then my Gores is gonna be live. So hopefully he doesn't have warning. I can just blow up his whole field. And then I just go GG's. So this summon's lethal. I mean, it's successful. He didn't warning it, so it's going to blow up the field. Yeah, that's broken. See, so even though Heavy Storm is not like at 3 in this, or at 1 in this format, because Black Rose is a card, and also there's 3 Black Rose as well, it makes it so that like skillful players actually have to set less than like not too many cards basically, unless they have a way to back it up. So my Gore's live now. So if he goes like Miracle Fusion, which is very likely he's gonna do, into Shining, my Gore's is gonna hit over that that Shining. My Gore's token, I'm sorry. So it's gonna go Alias here and set 1 back row. Okay. So he's gonna go into the attack here. And this Gorge is gonna go ham on this guy. Let's see if he has a Mirror Force set. He doesn't have a Mirror Force set. Okay, so I'm gonna go switch Gorge to attack mode. Karoth is... Oh, it looks like I have a JD. Right on time. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go Gorge to attack mode. This forces the Battle Trap if he has it. And if he does have it, then I can just summon the Karoth after main phase 2. Yeah, so it's not anything to worry about. I do play more Celestias in my deck. There's a consideration just to set the Karoth. And then if I draw into Celestia, I could just tribute summon the Karoth. And this can also... I'm bluffing Raikou too, so... But he's like down many cards, so he doesn't care if this is a Raikou or not. Okay, so Cyber Dragon can beat over my token. He's definitely not going to attack the set. No, he's just going to scoop. Okay. Guys, I have a question. I have other decks I can play for Master Duels. So if you guys are enjoying the Christia Sworn gameplay, I guess it's not Christia Sworn, it's Fairy Sworns. Definitely say put P in the chat. Put K into chat if you like Christia Sworn without Christia. Or if you guys want me to play a different deck, just type P or something. So I definitely have other decks. I also have Amaryllis. Let me see if I can pull up a notepad for you guys with the decks I have. So I have Amaryllis. Put in my Windows chapter. Yeah, Windows capture. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'm just gonna type it for you. So I have Amaryllis. I have zombies. Like I have a lot of variants of zombie. I have Diva zombies. I have plant zombies with like glow bulb and spore. I also have... I don't have instant fusion zombies. And ultimate offering's not legal, so it's just those two. I also have just regular plants with scapegoats, Trishula, plants. What else do I have? I have GBs. If you guys like GBs, are you guys GB fans in here? I'm not playing 6 Samurais. There's no way I'm playing 6 Samurais. That's 6 freaking URs. I'm not paying for that much. And I don't have frogs because there's no point in playing frogs if there's no substitute. I mean, you could play with Fishberg Blaster. I just don't like it. I think that's all. Oh yeah, and then I have Light Sworns, but you guys already saw that. I can play Pier if you guys want. Pier Light Sworns. I don't have Lilas. Lila is a UR, I believe, so I don't really want to pay for that. Or an SR, I think. Zombies with plants. We got 1 GBs. We got 2 GBs in chat. How do I add a poll into here? Let me see if I can find a way to add a poll. I've never done this before. I can figure it out, right? Add a poll. Here we go. Starting a poll. What deck you want me to play? First one is Amaryllis. GBs, zombies. Wait, how come I can't add more options? Zombie plants. Zombie, any variant, I suppose. And what was the last one? The last one was Pure Light Swords. Oh no, I'm not playing Pure Light Swords. Or just keep playing Fairy Sworn. Okay. I know there's only like 13 of you guys, but hey, I'm entertaining 13 players. So it looks like Amaryllis seems to be pretty popular so far. Nobody wants to play zombies? Okay, so I can play Amaryllis. Amaryllis is really weak in this format, by the way, guys, but I'll still play it. Okay, so it looks like from our 6 votes... Oh, look, we have a... no, looks like still Amaryllis. Okay, so we only have 8 votes so far, so by the looks of it, Amaryllis seems to be the winner, so I guess you guys want Amaryllis then. So I'll end the poll here. I'll play GBs after this, okay? So I'll play 1 game of Amaryllis, and if I brick on Amaryllis like where I normally do, I'll just play GBs. But my GB deck doesn't have like 3D prisons, just an FYI, but that's fine. How is X Saber in this format? Red Vine's ass. Red X Sabers doesn't have Dark Soul because it's a TCG exclusive. And this is an OCG format. So, yeah. So I had to make the deck. Let's see if I can do it by heart. I am kind of like pretty bad at memorizing stuff. Just gonna go off the... So it's basically a Titanial Turbo deck. Miracle Fertilizers. 2 of them. We have 1 Debris. We also have Foolish Burial. I don't know if they play Foolish Burial, but I definitely think it should be played. Because Dandelion is a thing. Dandelion Trishula. And then Glow Bulb. I'm definitely playing Glow Bulb in here because it's New Age plants. So I definitely should think Amaryllis should be playing Glow Bulb in this format. Spore. I don't have Morphing Jar. It's the only thing I don't have, which is fine. It's just it's a random card anyways. Monster Reborn. Wind Blast, Reborn, Wind Blast. I think they played 3 of them in this format. And then we also have, I don't know if I should play Warning in here, but I'm definitely going to try it. Warning's at 3, so I might as well play it. I don't have Lilas, so I don't have to play Rykos and Hamsters, which is fine. Charge the Light Brigade. I know Lila is very important in Amaryllis, but I'm not crafting Lilas, so I'm gonna improvise here. There is also, what am I missing? Lonefire. Lonefire is big. All the Hidden Armory. Oh, sorry. Am I blocking your guys' way? I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Oops. Mark of the Rose. We also have DDR. And then Mystical Space Typhoon. Does Amaryllis normally play MST? I don't know. I'm just going to assume they do. Mirror Force. Torrential. Torrential Tribute. Did they play 1 for 1? I don't think they play 1 for 1. What's Amaryllis like? What's the gimmick? The whole point of Amaryllis is to get your opponent get their life point really low, so that an Amaryllis gets destroyed either by attacking or getting attacked. Because it destroys itself after being attacked or attacking, it'll burn for 800 damage. And since he's a graveyard effect, he just comes out of the graveyard for free, essentially. Scarecrow, I don't think I have that card. And I don't think I want to craft it if it's anything more than a... It's an SR. Why is that? Why is this an SR? There's no way I'm crafting that. Torrential is a rare, but Scrap Iron Scarecrow is a SR. That just makes no sense to me. So what else should I play in here? I feel like the monster count is kind of low. Oh, I forgot about Plague. Plague and Necrogarda. Okay, so this is gonna be the build. Oh, there's no trade-in. I don't know if I should play trade-in though. Do you guys like trade-in in Amaryllis? I know it's called okay, I guess. But then I have to play over 40. I don't really like that. Let's just cut down on a Wing Blast. Cut down on a Solemn Warning. Botanical Lion. I don't think I need to play Botanical Lion because Gold Bulb and Spore take their places, so there's no point playing that. I could also play 1-for-1. I don't really like 1-for-1 per se. There's also Scapegoats too. I don't know if I like Scapegoats as well. I could play the Hand Trap Scarecrow. I don't know about that. I mean, yeah, I guess I could. He's not a plant monster, right? What's Scarecrow? Is he a plant monster? Scarecrow. He is a machine. No way. Gale. Oh yeah, I guess I could play Gale, huh? Yeah, I guess I'll play Gale. I just don't know what to cut for it. Everything looks solid. Maybe I don't play Spore in this deck. No, that's stupid. I'm playing Spore. I don't really like trade-in because it's reliant on me drawing Titanial and Amaryllis. What do you guys think? Maybe I should cut trade-in. Let's play Gale. Let's play one Gale. Can I go into Armor Master and... No Gale? I mean, Gale can kill Stardust and people play Hero Beat. And it also cuts down on Alias. It is a normal summon though. Yeah, you guys are right. I don't need to play Gale. Gale's for noobs. It's a noob trap. Okay, so since I play Synchro monsters, I'm just gonna have to go filter Synchro monsters here. So Tricia's going in, Colossal Fighter, Stardust, you know, all the good stuff. Bryo, Darkin. Actually, I don't think I can make Darkin. There's no Darkin. I can make Red Dragon to destroy my own cards. Goyo Guardian is Earth Tuner. I don't have an Earth Tuner in this deck. Cataster, Formula. I think I'll play for 2 formulas. I could play this card too. I just need a plant non-tuner. I don't like that. Let's just play Gaia, Urbellum, Android, Iron Chain Dragon. What's this card do? Earth Tuner? No. Yeah, I know. So that's why I'm not playing Gale, because it's a normal summon monster. Yeah, it looks like I have everything filled up. What do you guys think? It's good enough? Oh yeah, I don't also have Upstarts as well. Upstart is not in this deck. But Upstart's a filler card. Who needs it? Oh, Scrap Dragon. Oh, I have Scrap Dragon. Okay. Okay, what do you guys think? Should I take this deck? Would a full send this? Yeah, I know. 1-for-1 is good. Fine. I'll put 1-for-1. Should that be my 41st card? Or should I cut a card? I'm a very big stickler for like 40 cards. I hate 41 cards. Anything over 40 is just like... Let's just cut a Miracle Fertilizer. Is that card even that good, right? If you have a 1-for-1 and you have a vertical... Yeah, this is definitely better than Fertilizer. Exactly, right? Upstart and Burn. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I don't even know why I thought of that. So we're still keeping the trade-ins in, right? No Mind Control or Brain. Ooh. Brain Control is not legal, but Mind Control is... I don't know if I should play Mind Control. Mind Control... is better than trade-in. That's for sure. Yeah, let's cut it. Let's play my control. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. And have a random trade-in in case I draw a, you know, a level 8 monster. But for the most part, the Wing Blast is supposed to discard these cards. So if that's the case, shouldn't I play 3 Wing Blasts? Nah, I have DDR. Is Bottomless better than Solemn Warning? Questions. No, I'm not playing Judgment. There's no way I'm playing Judgment. Judgment costs too much life points. There's also, I can play Veiler. Can your deck make Decisive Armor? I don't think so. Decisive Armor, let me see. Isn't that just for Lightsworns? Oops. It says... Yeah, it just says your opponent has control of Light Monster. I guess that's okay. I don't really... I guess you can discard your whole hand. Send your entire hand to the graveyard, look at your opponent's hand, and send all light monsters. So this is basically just for... Nobody's playing... I guess I can use this against Hero Beat. Can I even make this? Formula Synchron and a level 8? No, it can't be level 8 because it has to be... Alright, too much thinking. This is good enough. This is good enough. Alright, you guys ready? Amaryllis in 2010 6 Samurai format. Here we go. Full sending it. I feel pretty confident about this deck. I have a lot of ways to get to Raikou. Cool, I drew my 1 trade-in. Oh, I feel so good. Wow, this Amaryllis is a really high rarity. I'm gonna craft this. I'm gonna dust this off once this event's over. Get my 30 dust back. Yeah, trade-in is OP when you have the level 8s. Otherwise, it's just kind of bad. And I do have a Raikou, which is really cool too. Oh, but he set his own Raikou. I don't like that. Alright, so I do have to play here where I can set the Dandelion instead of the Raikou. And if he flips the Raikou to pop my Dandelion, I don't give a damn, right? So it's going to be trade-in. Discarding the Amaryllis cluster. Drawing 2 new cards. Ooh! Ooh! Hey, yo. This is so good. This is what Amaryllis can do in this format. Oh, wait. Do I go Glow Bulb? Yeah, I go Glow Bulb. So this is Trish. The question is whether I want to make Trish now or Trish after I go Formula Synchron. I think I'm going to go Trish first. Yeah, I want to go Trish first because I can't make a Trish after I go Formula Synchron. So we just go YOLO. Yeah, it has 3 Formula Synchrons, Mr. Lewis Hall. So I can still make Formula after I make a Trish. But this is going to be a pretty... this is a pretty good Trish here. I get to hit 2 cards. One out of his hand and one out of his field. Alright, so this is going to give me the Dandelion tokens and then Trish will... what do you guys think? Should I hit the monster or the Spoiler Trap? I think it should be the monster. It has to be the monster. Because he's not responding to any of this with his back row, so it's kind of a dead back row. So I just Snowmater, I get my tokens. Yeah. And then I'm gonna go Synchro Summon and Glow into Formula Synchron and then just go ham. TG Hyper Librarian is not in this league. It's not legal in this format either. I can also go double Formula Synchron too because my Glow Bulb is like in the graveyard. Oh, that's terrible. Alright, well hopefully I draw into a Wing Blast so I can discard these dead Titanials. Otherwise I have to tribute some for Titanial and it never feels good. Does not feel good to do that. Yo, this deck is heat. Okay, so I drew a Plague Spreader Zombie. And I already used my Glow Bulb. So I can banish the Glow Bulb for my Amaryllis. Oh, he just skips. Never mind. We don't need trade-in. We have Phoenix Windblast. If you think about it, if we played the trade-in, we would have to make space for it. So if we had to make space for it, we would have to cut something, right? Like, this deck is fine. It won me a game. Because these are basically like trade-ins if you think about it. You just don't draw 2. You just get to send back a card. And you can discard anything. You don't have to discard level 8s. That's why I don't like trade-in. Trade-in is only like neutral. It's a very neutral card. I mean, it is a +1 if you can send like Amaryllis to the graveyard. But I think I prefer to have Windblast. Yeah, I see nothing wrong with this list at all. The only thing is lacking is Lilas and Morphine Jars. But you don't need those cards. So I'm going to go back to my games. Let's play like one more game. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this deck. I get to play Amaryllis in future formats, and Amaryllis is not even explored in Tengu. People don't play that deck at all at Tengu format, which is kind of funny. I need a generic level 10. Why do I need a generic level 10? There's no way to make it. Oh, you're talking about Formula Synchron and level 8? I mean, Leo is not legal in this format. So, Decisive Armor requires 2 non-tuners. I don't think that's that good. Oh, so Hamster and Noreko, I guess that's level 6. I don't know. So I'm going first. If I draw a Dandelion, it's pretty good. This hand is pretty slow, but let me think. If I Foolish, I can get Dandelion. That's not so great, right? So I think it's just going to be a T-set here, guys. I don't know about you guys. I think T-set's the way. Yeah. I mean, there's no point in Foolishing this. Yeah, this hand's fine. So anyways, yeah, Formula and Raiko and Hamster is only level 8. So I don't think we need like another level 2 monster to go into level 10. That's too much monsters. Okay. I'm definitely not warning that. We save our warnings for Miracle. 100%. So this is the loner deck. So at this point, I kind of already know what's in the loner decks at this point. So I get the pop. So the bad side is I can't deal with his back row because he attacked. See, so I milled an Amaryllis and a Titanial. So this Amaryllis is gonna go hard next turn because now it's gonna be able to banish the Titanial, and then I can use DDR to bring back Titanial. If I draw a Dandelion, the game's over. Okay, so I draw Wing Blast. There is a consideration to go Foolish, but there's no point in doing that. I think what I do is I set Wing Blast and I just pass and bring out the Amaryllis. Yeah. So for those of you guys who don't know what Amaryllis does, it comes out of the graveyard by banishing a plant monster. So it also, if it battles or attacks, it kills itself and it burns for 800. Alright, so now that Titanial is banished because of my Amaryllis, the DDR is live. So if I draw like Glow Bulb, Spore, Dandelion, like this card is going hard. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well I lost my Amaryllis. The good news is I have Foolish Burial, so I can just Foolish another Amaryllis if I really need it. Mark of the Rose, 1 for 1. Mark of the Rose gets me... Well, the Mark of the Rose is my graveyard, but I can get it back with the Hidden Armor. So he's going to Space Typhoon. If he hits the Wind Blast, there's a consideration to chain it. If I chain it, I go down to 4 cards to his 4, and he gets set back a turn. So I think I definitely chain Wind Blast, right? Yeah, I definitely chain Wind Blast here. So I'm most likely going to discard the DDR here because I can just fetch it back with Hidden Armory. Or I can just discard Hidden Armory, which does the same thing. Yeah, I discard Hidden Armory. Because if I keep the Hidden Armory, I waste my normal summon. So I discard this to just target this. So hopefully that card's not chainable like Legacy Yatagarasu. If it's not chainable, then I put him back a turn, which is good. He's considering it though. No. So I think that set card was a 7 tools, if I had to guess. So he's gonna reborn here. What is he? He's reborning in Stratos. Stratos is whatever. So he's gonna be able to search for another alias. So now I know he has 2 cards in hand. What his 2 other cards are. The question is what his other 2 cards are. I want to say it's Miracle Fusions that are dead because he didn't set them, right? Yeah, so he's just gonna hit me for 37. My guess is the 2 last cards in his hand or the last 3 cards is Alias and 2 Miracles. Because he can't use those cards. Alright. So 1-for-1's looking worse and worse every time. So I'm gonna use DDR, discard the 1-for-1, and set the Reco. I think that's the play. And then use Foolish to send like Dandelion. That does feel good too. I think I go for DDR, discard a 1-for-1, and then get the Titanial. And then to play around, oh, he might have Honest. Now that I think about it. So to play around Honest, I have to attack over the Stratos. Okay. So I could set Raikou. The only issue I have with that is that I want to save Raikou for Shining because it makes it miss timing. No, it doesn't. This is simultaneous. That's so dumb. So I can't make Shining miss timing in this format. So yeah, then I have to set Raikou then. I also could Foolish for Dandelion, which is an okay play, I think. Yeah, I definitely Foolish Dandelion. If I send Dandelion, I get 2 tokens to negate. If I send Glow Bulb, it's not that great. So I think I'm gonna send a Dandelion. I mean, I could hope to mill it off the Raikou, but it's whatever. So I'm gonna save the Solemn Warning for the Shiny, and if he tries to MSC my back row, I'm just gonna negate it. So I think I'm in a good position here. I mean, it's not a good position if he has Honest. Obviously, that's a really good card. Yeah, so it looks like he's just gonna see into Veilers here. What's up, Dominic? How you doing? I'm playing your deck on Master Duels. So, but it's more vamped up because they have access to Spore and Glow Bulb. So I get to do Degenerate Trishula plays. Did he go for the Call the Haunted? Yeah, he went for the Call the Haunted. Okay, so at this point in time, I'm thinking he has Gem Spark and he wants to use the Gem Spark after he attacks both over my token. Even though I'm trying to save the warning for the Miracle Fusion. Let's see, my Raikou can deal with the Shining. Let me think here. Let's see. So if I let this resolve, he's gonna attack over both of my tokens. Then use Gem Spark and I negate Gem Spark. I think I prefer that he attacks over my tokens. I was thinking about double formula play with Glow Ball with Mark of the Roads Foolish. Maybe. Thing is that he had no monsters for me to steal. Okay, so he's gonna set the back row. So I still have to play around his potential honest or miracle fusions. Oh, this is really good. Oh, he's gonna go for the call the haunted play here. Okay, so he's most likely gonna use the Stratos to pop my back row. Because there's no way he searches it, uses a search ability here. And let me think. Oh, that's actually really tough. I think I like my life points more, so I'm gonna let him pop my Oh no, he can pop the oh, I misplayed. He can pop the DDR. That sucks. Alright, well, my Titano's dead. That was a blunder. The good news is I can flip Raikou to pop something. And hopefully mill a glow bulb. So that's my plan. That was a huge blunder. I can't believe I blundered. Yeah, we just popped the Alias here. Nice. That was a good mill. So if that's the case, I can go Reborn Dandy. Synchro into level 6. There's no Goyo Guardian in this format. I want to go... What do I do here? I think I go Titanial. Yeah, it's a good mill. It's just not good enough because he has Honest. Most likely he has Honest. I can make Armory Arm into Catastor. That plays around both. That plays around both the Miracle Fusion as well as Alias and Honest. So yeah, so it's gonna have to be. There's probably a better way to do this. Let's just go Alias. Take his Alias. It's like the least resistance. 5, 6. Yeah, I think I have to go Catastor. Yeah, because Catastor is like the only way out of the situation, I would say. Honest is at 2. So it's basically like Edison format almost. The hand traps are basically there. So I mill a Titania, which is really good. I'm definitely not making Black Rose. I have to make a Catastor here. The only issue I have with this play is that it plays pretty hard into Gemini Spark, but the idea is to like shut him off of Gemini Spark and attack the Alias here. And then this way, his Honest doesn't do anything, and his Shining doesn't do anything. Alright, so hopefully this was a good navigation. Otherwise, I'm pretty much boned here. Like, Amaryllis is a bad top deck. And there's no way to send Amaryllis. So, I don't know. Oh, this deck plays DD Warrior Lady. But I don't think DD Warrior Lady can beat Catastor, right? Yeah. So he needs to draw like a back row that deals with Catastor. Otherwise, this Catastor is going to own him for many turns. Alright, so he drew a Snowmander. That's what I was afraid of. He drew Snowmander. Yeah, so I drew the Emeralds, which is very unfortunate. I can make a Black Rose, but that's not good because I'm putting back the Amaryllis and that just feels super bad. So I'm just gonna attack into his Stratos and then hopefully he flips the Snowmander and I draw into something that can out the Shining. Okay, so let's say he flips this and that Snowmander, he pops this. Then he makes the Shining, and then if I... No, there's no way. There's no way I'm top decking for play, because there's no way I win. I'm just hoping that's not a Snowmander, and that's an Honest that he has set. Dang, okay. So now I have to hope that he doesn't have Miracle Fusion. Does he have Miracle Fusion? It's over. If it's way over if he has Miracle. Okay, that's not bad. Alright. So, we have a shot now. If I draw a trade-in... I know, I've been banting on trade-in all day. But trade-in is the only thing I can think of that gets me out of the situation. Oh, that too. Okay, I just set Mirror Force and hopefully that's not a Gem Spark. So, what's gonna be? Plays around the Mirror Force. Straight to battle. Miracle Fusion is also Miracle Fertilizer is a pretty good top deck as well. But it's looking pretty bad for me. I'm surprised. Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, he could have activated Miracle Fusion, but now that there's no back row, his Miracle Fusion is pretty much safe. Oh, perfect. So we actually have a shot at coming back in this game. Do we have all the Reikos used already? We played 3 Reikos. This is why we played 3 Reikos. For this exact reason. And the cool thing is, if Hamster and Raikou survive, I can tribute summon for Amaryllis, because this card can be normal summoned, which is so strange. Oh no, he drew the Granmole. No, why did you draw that card? That's so annoying. Will you be at Collectible Exchange this weekend? No, unfortunately I will not be. I have a event to go to for that weekend. But if you do go, good luck, and hopefully you win that tournament. Oh, perfect. Do I still have Dandelion? Perfect. Okay, so I can go Black Rose this guy. So I'm feeling pretty lucky at this point. I mean, I'm balls to the wall at this point. I don't really have a choice. I definitely go into Black Rose here. Hopefully I didn't use it already. I didn't actually check. Okay, good. Hopefully it doesn't have an interaction here. Compulsory, like, screws me over. Yeah, I'm hoping he doesn't have... Okay, this is good, because the Dandelion actually blocks attacks for me. Okay. So now I just have to deal with his Granmole, which is a really annoying card, but... What are you gonna do? I could go top deck for Plague, but that doesn't feel too good, so... I will top deck for Plague once I have, like, Charge Light Brigade in my hand, where I could just top deck the Amaryllis and then activate Charge and mill it. I can't make Formula Synchron with anything because I've already used Glow Bulb. So. I don't remember when I used Glow Bulb. When did I use Glow Bulb? Oh, I used it to make a Taster. Okay, so it looks like he's going to go for the... Oh, he won. Never mind. So he just drew all his monsters. I mean, unless he's going for... No, he wins. That's game. That was close. That was close. I'm just going to take the damage because if I scoop, I don't get any points for this, so I'll get some points. My invisible internet points. Yeah, so I did make a misplay this game. I should have used Warning on the Call to Haunt It because Titania was the only thing like stopping me from dying. So I needed the Titania to live there. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think it's a deck building issue. I think it's just a player issue. I should have just played correctly. Yeah, Warning the Kalahana was correct. Maybe I should play Kalahana in this deck as well. No, everything's fine. Okay, one more game and that's it. And then we're gonna play GBs after this, okay? So for all of you guys who've been patient, waiting for me to play some GBs, right after this game, I will play it. Promise. Bot line over hamster. I don't know about that. I mean, bot line is a plant, but hamster is a Raikou. And 2 tributes for Titanial and Amaryllis. Honestly, I think the hardest loner deck in this event is the Hero Beat deck. It's the hardest one to beat. The other ones are okay. Dragoonides is like once they run out of gas, they're done. And the second hardest is obviously the Trishula deck that they can go into pretty well. Okay, so it looks like I drew the Lone Fire Miracle Fertilizer play, but no way to convert the Amaryllis here, so that's a feel bad moment. So we definitely go leave the Lone Fire in the deck so we can go summon that. So normally this board is really good in other formats or Edison format, but this format it's just not good enough. Gotta have some mid-range options. I mean, we don't need mid-range options. We have Glow Bulb and Dandelion, or Glow Bulb and Spore. So they are playing the hero deck again. Okay. So this is not a terrible board. It's just that whether I warning the Cyber Dragon or the Alias didn't matter because they have Honest. So it's most likely going to be an Honest here. The good news is if he wastes the Honest here, I have the Fertilizer to bring back the... Oh, shoot, never mind. I do have the Fertilizer to bring back the Titanial. But this is a 2900 monster here. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't have a roll back row. No, I said 2. Okay, so I have a Typhoon here. I could blind space so that my Fertilizer goes through. The cards are not free in this format. They are definitely not free. You have to pay either gems or actual currency. Gems you have to grind for. I don't want to grind for it, or I don't want to pay for it. Hopefully I hit like a bottomless here. That was a Gem Spark. What was the set? Oh, that was terrible. That was a 2-for-1. And if he has Honest in hand, this game's over. See, that was a good opening, right? But then they open up ways to out Titanium, which is Skyscraper. And this is Edison legal, too. It's kind of funny. Alright, so hopefully he doesn't have, like, a warning. Actually, if he can't warning this because it's an effect that specials, right? Let me see. I'm going to read my own warning here. Oh, that's perfect. So he can't warning this card. Which is really good. This plays around warning. This actually plays around warning. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, so a lot of the cards cost a lot. Oh, he has a small warning. Wow. Unlucky, guys. I don't think I win this game. I drew double Amaryllis with no way to convert it. Oh my god. Oh, I can set Necrogard. Okay. We're not out of the water yet. It's just... It's feeling pretty hopeless. Yeah, so Amaryllis is an SR. So if it wasn't an SR, I would not be playing this deck. I'm definitely taking the 18 every day of the week, right? There's no need a Necrogardener here. Okay. So I have to top deck again. I hate that this deck now resorts to top decking in order to win. But hopefully I can draw something here. Okay, so this is why I play Hamster, guys. If I played the bot lion, it would have been a 2000 wall and that's it. I mean, I guess I could have summoned it and attacked over his monster. But that's doesn't feel good. This one gets me a mill too, so that's why I don't play bot line. Because getting the mill is like almost everything. Because the whole point of this deck is to mill, so... Okay, so if he Gem Spark here, it's over. That's a Gemini monster. Okay, so he's attacking with Shadows first, that's really good. Because this way I can chump block the attack. And now he has to waste an attack on the hamster. Because he did the attack order differently. Okay, so if he has Gemini Spark, the Raiko's not resolving. Does Kawakimaru Graveros do anything for this deck? Graveros sends on the standby phase, right? So, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. All right. So the question is, what do I want to destroy? If I destroy his back row, there's a good chance that I could do a push play, and I think that's the move. I should definitely destroy the back row. Yeah, I destroyed the back row. And I mill nothing, of course. I mill nothing. And I actually lost my reborn. The reborn was actually a bad mill. I needed that. But I still have trading. Alright. So we're still not out of the game yet. We're still in this game. We have an Amaryllis to block attacks. We have Charged Light Brigade. I don't know if I have any more Raikos. I have... Well, it's loaded up, so it has to be, right? I have another Raiko. Yeah, I mill another Amaryllis. Okay, so I have exactly 2 plants, so I can use those to my advantage here. I'm gonna set the Raiko, and I'm just gonna wall up the Amaryllis here. And if I draw like Hidden Armory, I could discard the Gold Bulb to bring out the Titanial. So that's gonna be the move here. I'm gonna wall up. So we're not out of this game yet, even though it looked like it. The way I lose this game is if he goes Miracle Fusion twice with the Absolute Zero, or Water Monster, any Water Monster. Yeah. But he doesn't have a Water Monster, so he's going to go into Battle Phase. My Raiko can deal with his Gemini monsters. So he's going to go for that move first. So he's going to take 800 here. The good news is that the Amaryllis is actually doing a lot of damage to him because he paid half his life point for Solemn Warning. So I only have to resolve Amaryllis like... How many times? 3 more times and I win the game. Who didn't attack? I forgot the attack order. It was... Alias attacks. Endymion attacked. Shadows attacked. So only Cyber Dragon didn't attack. So I'm destroying the Cyber Dragon here. Yeah, so if I can resolve Amaryllis 3 times, I win the game. So I'm gonna pop the... He has 2 Gemini monsters. There's no point in popping any of the Gemini monsters. And it does look like I milled Dandelion, so... And I milled 2 of them, so this is really good because now I can Synchro Summon into Formula Synchron and then go into Catastrophe. So this is the biggest comeback in history right now. That's crazy. So once I resolve Formula Synchron, I think I'm in a good spot. I can gain life points with Catastrophe or with Android because Catastrophe's already used, right? Was that a different game? That was a different game. Oh, he lost. Okay. Oh, connection failed. Oh, he failed connection. Oh, I could have won the actual way. Whatever, I won. A win's a win. A W is a W. Alright. That was pretty fun. I thought I was going to be a goner for sure. You know what it was? I top decked the trade-in exactly when I needed it. Because it helped me get back in the game. What did I draw after that? I drew a... I'm trying to remember what I drew. I drew a Raiko, I think. I drew a Raiko, and how did the Amaryllis go to the graveyard? I had 1 Amaryllis, right? I forgot what it was. I'll just rewatch the VOD. Yeah, those mills were pretty insane for sure. I mean, that's why I like Hamster in this deck. If it was a bot line, I would not get that, right? So, yeah. I mean, bot line is Edison tech, but once you go out of Edison, you want to go for the Spore Formula Synchron place, right? So anyways, yeah, so I'm going to put another poll in chat. I mean, I'm playing GBs. So let's play some Glads. Who's excited for Glads here? So the thing about Glads is Geysaris is a UR and I only have 1. But I've been testing this deck. I only need 1 anyways. So I'm just going to play with only 1, okay? Hope you guys don't think it's too jank. And in this format, Lanissus is legal. So there's a consideration to play Icarus Attack. However, Icarus Attack is an SR, and I don't want to craft it. So I just have more walls or more 1800 beat sticks. And I can play the double ready Ari because it's only a normal rare, which is really fun. 2 chariots only. I only have 1 proving ground, 2 a cast, and 1 bestiary. So yeah, and then I think I'm only gonna play 1 Darius because it seems to be the standard nowadays in Edison to only play 1. Yeah. I don't know if I want to play Test Tape per se. It is a good card to block out attacks against Hero Beat because I can go into a Hoplamis. So it's kind of like your second Hoplamis. It's just a very passive card. But I don't mind playing this. I don't think I need too many copies of Lanista. I'll just play 3 copies of this. Rescue Cat is also not legal in this format too, if you guys are wondering. So I can't play the Rescue Cat Test Tiger combo with Sam Knight. So yeah. I don't know if I want to play Sam Knight per se. Secutor is okay. I'm usually not a Secutor fan because he's a brick in my hand, so I need to have Test Ape or Test Tiger to pair that off. But for the most part, I think this build is fine. I'm just going to max out on Laquari because he can beat over Alias once he's tagged in. Am I missing a GB? That's it. Okay. So the rest is just back row. Dark Hole. Warning. Warning's at 3 in this format, which is pretty insane. Definitely playing Bottomless. I'm going to play Compulsory. Compulsory is broken. Oh yeah, so the compulsory ruling with Absolute Zero is that you can compulsory Absolute Zero and they can't activate its effect. So that's why I'm going to max it out. It's also really good because it interrupts synchro plays. Yeah, pretty much it. Prison. I only have 1 prison. But that's why I play Sakuretsu armor. I know, so jank. 2's fine. Am I missing a spell card? Lanissa, when Lanissa's tagged in, it banishes a GB from the graveyard and it copies the name for the turn. So it's kind of like a bad Prisma. Oh, Prisma. Do I have Prisma? Ooh, I have Prisma. See, if I play Prisma, I have to play Test Tiger, right? I don't know if I like Prisma. Is Hero Signal a rare? We play Hero Signal if we want. I hate the way that these signal. Oh, perfect. It's a normal rare. I can actually craft this. I actually want to play Prisma Glides with the Hero Signal. This card's so funny. This card is so funny. I'll play Prisma. And then I think 2 Prisma's fine. I don't want to play with too many of them because it's kind of bad. So yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. I know some people are playing Gores in this deck. I don't really like Gores. I like Gale. Gale's a powerhouse. So yeah. So the combo is, if you guys don't know, is that Test Ape can pair off with Hero Signal. And that creates like a Seagawk so that I can bring out 2 GBs. I bring out a Prisma off the Hero Signal, and then I bring out a GB. So this way I don't have to commit a normal summon, and I could just go Contact for Geysaris. And that's pretty good. Oh, this deck is missing MST. So I'll play 2 MSTs in here. I think I'm going overboard on the MST here. And I think I'm playing a little bit too much monsters. I think I'll cut down on a Test Ape. Seems pretty good here. Yeah, I mean, this is fine for the most part. It's kind of a healthy balance between monsters and spells and traps. I have spell and trap removal for the most part. Yeah, I think this deck's fine. Since I'm playing Gale, I'm going to play Armor Master. And Black Rose. And Catastor because Test Tape is level 2. Catastor and Android. Starlight Road is really bad in this format too because Heavy Storm's not legal. So the only time you're Starlight Roading is if someone tries to do a Black Rose play. And oftentimes when people have the option to make a Black Rose play, they either do that or they make Trishula, and they almost always goes Trishula. So I think that's why people don't play the Starlight Rose in the main deck. Oh, I'm missing Solemn Judgment. That's not a really important card. I'll probably cut this Hero Signal down to 2 then. Yeah. So I think this deck is good enough. So unless I'm missing something. Am I missing anything? I think this deck's good. Oh, I'm playing 2 Marmillo. That's too much. So we can put the test tape back in. Okay, so this seems really good. Let's try it. Alright, let's play some GBs in 2024. Looks like there's no players left. Are you guys playing on Master Rules for this event? I feel like I'm the only one playing it in my community. Because I know Simo's community and a lot of the big YouTubers, such as Jesse Cotton, they were playing this format and they were strictly playing all the good decks, like Six Samurai. But since we're from Edison, we kind of take the Edison ideas and see if it works in this format. Oh, this is a terrible hand. I need a GB. So he's playing he's playing this deck. This is the Monster Mash deck. Oh, you know what card I forgot? It was called Haunted. I'm gonna put Call of Haunted back in here. And also Monster Reborn. I forgot about that card too. I'm just gonna crash. Crash set 4. Looks like my internet's acting up. Okay, I think, yeah, so it's basically going to set 4 here. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here. I'm setting 4, and hopefully I draw into a test tape, and I can just crash the test tape into the monster and get... Oh, you know what? I don't have a target for Hero Signal anymore. So I had to contact fusion with this Prisma, otherwise this Hero Signal's dead for the whole game. Just gonna go Jester Confit. What does this card do? Target one face of monster your opponent controls, you return it? That's not that good. If he sacrifices for Caius, I have warning, right? Yeah. So he's not gonna do that. Pretty good spot so far. I don't know if this is a quick effect. Yeah, this is not a quick effect. So he's giving me a GB target to attack. Oh, he's not gonna attack. That's surprising. So he's gonna add a machine monster. A tuner. So he's gonna add... Oh, quick draw. Okay, I didn't know that was a target for Neutron. That's actually pretty good. So now I just need to draw a GB to attack the Confit. Okay, so I have the Ape. The Ape is pretty good here because I can go into a GB. So that's what I'll do. And I think I can get any GB in attack mode, right? Yeah. So I'm going to crash this into the Gen X Neutron and then attack over this Confit after I get out of this monster. The question is, what GB should I get? I think I'm going to go for Darius because it's the strongest monster that's not Laquari. Oh, no. I'm going to go into Lanista. I forgot I have Lanista in this deck. Attack over the Confit, and then I'm gonna tag into Laquari after this. So it looks like the hero signal actually can work. But I would have to special summon the Prisma from my hand, and that feels kind of neg. But I mean, what are you gonna do? And since he's playing Monster Mash, my MCs are kind of dead. So hopefully he sets like a spell card to bluff me. I find it very unlikely that he's going to summon a monster that can run over this board. So he's going to go into Quick Draw Synchron here. And then he can Synchro Summon until level 9, but there's no generic level 9 that requires a Synchron monster. So most likely he's going to try to summon into something. I could book a Moon since he wasted his normal summon. I think I want to do that play. So yeah, I'll book a Moon his Quick Draw Synchron here. And then at this point in time, he's going to have to find a way to deal with my board without the usage of a monster. Because this Prisma is going to go really hard right now. The MSC is going to deal with his back row if he has it. Yeah. So this guy's ours is going to go wham bam, thank you ma'am. Perfect. So with the test tape, with the hero signal, and Prisma back in the deck, I think this is a pretty good position. It leaves up SCR in the graveyard too, so that I can contact fusion twice. So I think that's why people play Prisma in this deck. But obviously I'm not going to do that. Yeah. So I'm going to put the Monster Reborn in, and also, as well as Call the Haunted. I think those cards are way too good in GBs not to be played. Maybe not Call the Haunted, but definitely Monster Reborn. Monster Reborn. Call the Haunted. Okay, so probably I can cut back on the Saku. Yeah, I'm going to take out the Saku because I kind of want my monsters to be attacked. And all these cards are kind of proactive, which is like what I like about this particular build. There's also, well, I don't know if I like Trap Stun, especially in the Hero Beat meta, so I'm probably going to keep the, stay away from Trap Stun, because Gemini Spark is a card, so. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to go first. That means I can set up. Which means my Chariot is live for the most part, if I draw a GB with it. Book of Moon's really good at disrupting. That's perfect. Oh my god, okay. This board only loses to Hero Beat with Gemini Spark. So in that case, what I should do is set Darius. Kind of bluff the Raikou so that they don't want to summon an Alias to attack. Because if they summon an Alias to attack and it's a Raikou, they can't activate Gemini Spark in the damage step. So that's why I'm setting the Darius. I'm trying to discourage him from summoning the Alias. And if he does summon Alias, he's going to have to use Gem Spark right away. Okay. So he's going to set. So I have the option here to go into Instant Gyzaris. And since Starlight Road is not typically played in this format, I think I'm going to go full send on the Starlight Road. Or on the Gyzaris. So now that the jig is up, he knows that I'm playing GBs. So he has to kind of respond to this set. And if this is not Icarus attack, then I could just go Gyzaris pop. I mean, the other thing is I'm worried about is if he has like Solemn Warning, but I don't really care for Solemn Warning too much because I have Dark Hole to follow up. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. So the summon's successful, so it's not Solemn Warning. So I'm gonna pop both. Let's see what he does here. Oh, it's bottomless. Okay. I do have Book-a-Moon set. The question is whether I want to use it. And since Geysaris' defense is pretty low, I don't know. I think I should definitely Book-a-Moon here. Even though the chariots are there. Yeah, because I have follow-up. I have follow-up in case my Geysaris dies. So I'm just going to save my Geysaris here. And since I only have one Geysaris in my extra deck, I think I need this to survive. Dominic asks, is this a specific format of Master Duel? Yeah, this is OCG 2010 or 11, one of those 2 years. But they've altered it in the Master Duel format, so I'm never too sure. It's like Dust Shoot is normally in November 2010, but they took out Dust Shoot, so they've made a custom format essentially to their liking. Oppression is normally in this format too, but they took out Oppression. So, wow, they're playing Allure Darkness. I think he's playing Junk Doppel, if I had to guess. Wow, he plays plants too. So now he's kind of pressured to like summon a monster to run this over. Otherwise, my Geysaris lives, and it looks like he does live here. Okay, so I drew Hoplamis. So what I'm gonna do first is flip the Geysaris. Let's see what he does. And it is a bottomless. Oh, that's a really shame. So now I have no access to Geysaris for the whole game. But I have some faith in thinking he doesn't actually have anything real set. I definitely think I should summon Hoplamis and attack. No. Yeah, I need a way to go to a Kess. So it has to be a Kess attack. Yeah, very different format for sure. I just want to try something new. This feels very much like Edison because it feels back and forthy. It's just that when you play against the tryhards that play Six Samurai, it doesn't feel like that. So it looks like I can Chariot here. The Chariot cannot be recycled because I attack with the Kest, so it's going to feel pretty bad here. The good news is that I can tag into something stronger, or I can go into Ready Yari. I don't like any of those plays per se because Ready Yari has no protection since I only have a Chariot set. So I think I want to have a Liquori here because he can defend himself because he has a high stat. Okay. How are you guys liking GB gameplay? Are you guys like okay with that, or are you guys more into like combo decks? Because GB is more like a it's like a deck that like I don't know how to say this. It's very pacey. It tries to go for like small 1-for-1 or plus ones every turn by controlling the opponent. Yeah, so I was able to win this game, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys like GB gameplay? I can play a different deck if you guys want. You guys are just watching, hanging out in the background. I'll put a poll in chat again for the 11 people watching. Keep playing GBs. Play more Amaryllis. Zombies. And Lightsworn. Okay, so I have another poll here. Limited options, I know, because it's not DB. You can just have any deck you want. What do you guys think? You guys like GBs? Zombies? You guys want some zombies? 33%. We only got 3 votes in, guys. Wait, where's my poll at? Disappeared on me. Yeah, you guys are pretty much even on all of it. It's 25% in all directions. Machina Fortress, if you guys are wondering, I've definitely considered playing a Machina Fortress deck with Karakuri. If you guys remember the deck, it's called KMP. KMP is Machina Fortress, Karakuri, and plants. Machina Fortress, unfortunately, is a UR. For no reason. It should have been an SR. I would have played it, but unfortunately, it's a UR. So there's that. Looks like you guys are tied on Amaryllis and LS. So we just need like one more tiebreaker vote, and then we can actually choose one of the decks. No one's meeting Cyber Dragon. Everyone is using Structure Deck. Yeah, you're right. So that's why it's like I definitely want to play a Machina deck. Excuse me, but the Machina deck. But I want to play on Master Duels because it's its own format. It's not Edison. It's like in between Edison and like Six Samurai format. And the meta is different because of the affordability of the cards. So everyone's gonna be playing the loner decks, which is fine. Yeah. I mean, I got mopped by Six Samurai when people were tryharding it. We want mills. Okay, it looks like people just want mill decks. There's no tiebreaker vote, so I'm just gonna make an executive decision to play Chrysia Sworn or Light Sworns again. It's the same as Six Samurai format. Yeah, it's almost the same because but they don't have Dust Shoot and Oppression. Okay, so let's just play some Light Sworns again. Let's rebuild it. But let's just make it a little bit different than last time. The card I wasn't playing was Card Trooper. It's the other card I wasn't playing, and I was only playing one wolf. I only like one wolf anyways. Let's play 2 Rekos, 1 Jane, 1 Garoth, 1 Arcus. Let's play Glorious Illusion. That card's cheap, right? Yeah. Let's play Beckoning Light. Let's just play a more pure. Let's play Monster Reincarnation. Hopefully this card is like common. Reincarnation. TR, yeah, it's perfect. Wait. Yeah, it's a R. Okay. So we can play 2 of these. And then there's also Charged Light Brigade as well. And Soul Recharge. Card Trooper. I think Card Trooper, the reason why I don't have it in here is because it's a U. Oh no, it's a rare. Perfect. Plague Shredder Zombie. You know what I could play? How many of you guys actually want me to play Zombie Sworn? Because I have the zombie stuff. I could just put zombies in this engine and then play Zombie Sworn. Do you guys like Zombie Sworn? It's very like, it's not a deck that's played in Edison, but in theory, I actually like the concept of Zombie Sworn because you can mill Mizuki and Plague. I don't know. What do you guys think? Zombie Sworn? I know you guys are big zombie fans, right? I personally like zombies because it's like a deck that's consistent. It does what you want it to do, and you don't have to like rely on luck to get to certain points of the game. It always makes Bryanak every game to win the game. It always makes push plays with Mizukis. Yeah, let's try it. Okay. Yeah, let's try it. I mean, why not? It's Zombie Swords. We live once. You can play Zombie Master. I like this deck. It's a fun deck. You can also play Goblin Zombie too. Book of Lives. You can mill it. So this Book of Life is a lot better in this deck because you can mill Goblin Zombies. So and Goblin Zombies at 3 too. So I'm gonna max out on all of the Book of Lives here. 2 Zombie Masters, I think, because you might mill it. Actually, you want to mill it, so it's fine. I can also mill Illblood. I just don't like drawing Illblood. It's kind of inconsistent. So let's just keep that out of the way. Revive King Hades going in. I don't know if I should play Doom Kaiser Dragon, per se. I definitely should play Caius in here because Caius and Goblin Zombies are like best friends. Spirit Reaper 2. Yeah, this is a deck that nobody plays in Edison, and I don't know why, but it has such a good like feel to it. I don't know how to explain it. It has a good feel to it. I think I think the reason why is because there's so much normal summons. That's probably why. Yeah, I think I can cut down on Celestia a little bit. The whole point of Celestia is so that I can mill 4. So yeah, I'm gonna play Reborn in here as well. And because I'm playing Dark Monsters, I can actually play Dark Arm Dragon in here. So I can go like kind of Twilighty, which is kind of fun. Yeah. And Goblin Zombie, Mizuki. Am I missing a zombie here besides these guys? I'm missing Pyramid Turtle. I don't know if I think Pyramid Turtle belongs in this deck. So I'm taking out the Glorious Illusion for Call the Haunted. And honestly, I would play Lila's in this deck. It's just that Lila is a SR or maybe an Ultra or MC. It's an SR. Okay, I'll craft one. One is good enough. I'm willing to make one Lila. Okay, so we have one Lila here. We have two Raikos. The question is, do we want to play Hamster? I don't know if I want to play Hamster in here. I have the Reborn. Oh, Foolish Barrel. I forgot about Foolish Barrel. Foolish Barrel is good because it has you two utilities. You can dump Mizuki and you can dump Wolf. So there's that. So I basically have 4 Monarchs in this deck. Oh, I need Gores and Trag. I don't know if I Trag, but definitely Gores for sure. Oh, Glow Bulb. Gotta play Glow Bulb. So now it gives my it makes my Foolish Barrel really good. Oh, Chaos Sorcerer. Yeah, I forgot about Chaos Sorcerer. Right. Thank you. The question is whether I want to play 2 of them. I don't think I want to play 2. Playing Edison's for so long, it's just like, why play more than one, you know? There's no BLS. Yeah. This is kind of like... is there a delay in the chat? There is no delay. It's just that I'm busy making a deck. Let me put the chat screen closer to me so I can see it. One Celestia is enough if you run Monster Reincarnation. Well, the thing is, I don't want to draw... I don't want to mill spell cards. Well, I think Celestia is fine. I like Celestia. So, the only issue I have now is that my normal summons are... Oh, Honest. I forgot about Honest. This deck is really normal summon now. That's the only thing I have that I'm worried about. Yeah, this is really heavy on the normal summons. I think I need to cut down some more. Yeah, Glow Bulb and Sork is at Arcanite. Is Arcanite Magician expensive? It's an SR. I don't really need it. See, the way I see this deck playing out is that I'm setting Raikos, or I'm normal summoning like I'm summoning like Lightsworns and hoping I'm milling. So I'm hoping to draw these cards, right? I mean, my push card is Book of Life, which is nice. I think I want to cut down on the Goblin Zombie. Make it very Edison-like. Yeah. Cut Reaper and cut one book. Oh, I don't know if I should cut Reaper. Reaper is so good in Hero Beat format. And it's also good against Samurais too, if in the event that I play it, because Samurais have a hard time running over a set monster unless they have like Hand of the 6. So I definitely think I should keep Reaper in. But since I'm not playing Pyramid Turtle, Reaper is something I have to search for and set it later. So I can see your point why. Return from the different dimensions is not legal. Burial's legal. I don't know if you guys like Burial, but I don't think Burial belongs to this deck. Like, okay, I'm gonna sort this deck by like the cards that special summon themselves. Actually, I can't sort. That's kind of lame. I can't sort. Okay, I'm just gonna bust out a notepad. Okay, so bust out the notepad for you guys. Make it smaller so it doesn't take up the whole screen. Yeah, okay, so something like this. So from the notepad, there is normal summons. We have 2 Raikos. We have 1 Plague. Plague is technically both a normal summon monster and a monster you can come out of the graveyard. Spirit Reaper. So they occupy 2 categories. Card Trooper, Lumina, Arcus. Two goblin zombies. One zombie master. See, so you guys can already see like there's like so much normal summons. Mizuki is even one too. Too honest. I mean, honest is never gonna be summoned, right? So I don't count that as a normal summon. That's a hand trap. We have Jane. We have Lila. Goldstark is at 2. I don't know if I want to play it though. In Zombie Sworn. Garoth. Wolf. Wolf is not something you can normal summon. We have Aaron. We have 2 Celestia. And we have 2 Caius. And that's it. So the special summon onlys are 2 JDs, 1 Dark Arm, 1 Chaos Sorcerer, Glow Bulb, Plague, Foolish Burial. I consider that a special summon. Monster Reborn, 3 Book of Life, 1 Call the Haunted, and we have Gores. I forgot Gores. Okay, so it's pretty balanced so far, I would say, in terms of between special summon and normal summons. Raikou, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we have 19 normal summons. And special summons we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. So we have a decent amount of push. It's just that if I can like skew the normal summons towards the special summons, I prefer that. Unfortunately, that's probably going to have to involve cutting. What would I cut? I actually don't know. Deck building issues. How about we test this deck out and see what happens? Yeah. Yeah, we'll use a result oriented thinking here. So we'll go find synchros. Let's play all these good synchro monsters. Bryanak, Darkin, Urquazes, Catastor, Armory Arm. Can I make Trident Dragon? No, I need a Dragon Tutor. Android. That's always like a filler spot. Iron Chain Dragon. It always fills that spot. Honestly, I should not play Iron Chain Dragon, just play 2 Gaia if I'm going to play that. There's no point in playing Iron Chain Dragon, right? Yeah. I think this is kind of good. Okay, let's try it. Let's full send this. Let's full send this. I don't like it, but something... I have a bad feeling about this deck, but I mean, I'm not losing anything out of this, so... Let's give it a try. This is for Edison format. Hopefully this deck performs well, so I actually have a deck choice for Edison for the coming weeks. Because I definitely need a test for Ultimate Time Wizard in Austin, Texas. I'd reinstall just to play 2010, but 80 gigs to update. Yeah, it takes forever. Okay, so now my deck has no normal summons. So this is going to be pretty bad, actually. I think I'm going to pass here. If he attacks, I can just drop Gores. And then I have a light monster for Honest. Oh, sorry, I forgot to shut off the poll. It's probably annoying you guys, huh? Okay, so the poll's out of the way. So he's not going to declare an attack, which is okay for me. Okay, so it looks like I'm just bricking. Oh, and did I block anything? I'm sorry. It's the notepad, huh? Okay, let me move the notepad. I'm sorry. Thank you guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Let's just play the game. Cool. I'm highly considering sending the Honest, and then if he pops it, whatever, I don't really care. Because this hand is like slow as hell. This is not a good Edison hand. Yeah, sorry about that. Fixed it. Is the notepad still covering it for you guys? Because on my end, it's not showing anything. How does the ruling work in Master Duel? It's so much different. There's no priority on nation effect, so there's that, and there's also another rule change as well. Oh, there's only 5 sub-steps in the damage step. So yeah, there's that. Those are like the big ones that I can remember off the top of my head. But oh, another one is Raiko doesn't target. So it's so weird. This card should target, but it says destroy 1 card on the field. So it's also simultaneously. So it doesn't make things miss timing. If that makes any sense for you guys. Okay, so he's gonna make the Urbellum play, which is totally fine with me because the Gorz is gonna punish the Urbellum, but it also means that I can't draw. I lost my draw. Okay, so he's gonna put the Celestia back, which is fine. Okay, so at this point in time, I'm probably gonna go. Oh, he has Sorcerer. Oh no. Oh, that ruins everything. Actually, it doesn't. I'm most likely gonna summon Caius to banish the Sorcerer. But he put me back a turn with the Urbellum. Okay, so he has 3 back row, which is kind of scary. I think I want to sacrifice for Caius and then target the Urbellum. I know I'm going to lose out on the damage for targeting the Chaos Sorcerer, but I'm way more afraid of Urbellum because this card is setting me back a turn. Oh, it didn't matter. He just saw Solemn Judgment. Yeah, that's game. There's nothing I can do. This hand's too bricky. Okay, so we're going to go back to the drawing board here. I think the reason why we lost is because Book of Life is clumpy. It's clumpy because we didn't find a way to mill. So if we can find a way to like mill more consistently without using... We need more... I hate to say this. We need more Light Sworns. We need more Light Sworns. I think we should play... Is Aaron in my deck? Yeah, Aaron's in my deck. I think we should play Reinforcements of the Army. Because this Reinforcements of the Army thins out my deck. And it gets me a warrior. Which is Aaron, Garoth, and Jane. So it takes a spell out. It takes a monster out of my deck, I guess. Okay. So we only made 1 card difference. Hopefully that's enough. Because definitely, I think we only needed 1 card to be live in our hand for us to be like basically pop off. Because our hand was double Book of Life. Double Book of Life was holding us back. We had a Caius that couldn't be summoned until we had the Gorz. So yeah. If you guys played this format, Globe Ball was really good with Gorz because you can normal summon the Globe Bulb, synchro with the token that's level 7, and then use the Global Bulb effect to mill 1 and then go into Scrap Dragon. You can do this in Tango Plant format as well, but yeah, this is something that you cannot do in Edison because Global Bulb doesn't exist. Okay, so we have a pretty decent hand starting. So I think what's going to happen here is I'm going to summon the Aaron here, or just stand out my deck from the Aaron. Summon the... I'm going to summon the Lila, because if they try to attack over Lila, I have to call the Hana to get it back. And then pops back row. I think that's the play here. Yeah, so I milled the Globe Bulb. So this is pretty good. So we're off to a good start here. We technically have 4 Light Sworns, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I just have to resolve Beckoning, and then I have JD live. That sucks. Okay, so let's see what he does here. Hopefully he doesn't summon like Sure or something. Capitalize on this. Okay, so he's gonna go in Lone Fire. I don't think this is a Titanial deck, to be honest with you. This has to be like Dandelion defense mode. And if he does that, Aaron can punish this. Yeah, he has to go. He has to play like a combo hand here. Otherwise, that Dandelion's gonna go back to his deck. I don't think he has anything that could. I mean, there's no way he plays Amaryllis here. Yeah. So he has to go Mind Control at this point, and he doesn't have it. And he's setting 2 back rows, so this is really bad against Alila, because now he can just pop his back row. And I need to mill a zombie monster. Okay, so let's target the second card. Was it Mirror Force? Okay. I'm gonna summon Aaron now. And then attack his Glow Bulb. Oh, it's Torrential. Okay, that's fine. So now I have 3 Light Swords in my graveyard. So I'm gonna set 1 Beckoning here. Yeah, playing Lightsworn decks is like, it's like a whole other beast in itself, because you're like managing your graveyard. I actually don't mind if he attacks me directly here. I'm not gonna like force chain the Beckoning Light here. This, however, is Black Rose. Okay, so he's kind of forcing me to use the Beckoning, kind of. But I have another Beckoning in my hand, so even if he Black Rose, I don't think I chain Beckoning here, do I? Oh, he's gonna go to Stardust. Okay, so if he goes Stardust here, I don't really mind either. Stardust doesn't really do much, because JD runs over Stardust. If he makes Scrap Dragon, I think I allow this, because Scrap Dragon has to pop one of his cards to do so. I think I'm gonna get Spot no matter what he makes. Unless he makes Trish somehow, which I don't think he could do. Oh, never mind. He makes Trish. That's unlucky. He slow rolled me on the Trish. All right, so he makes Trish here. This feels really bad. If he makes Trish, I have to chain, right? And hopefully I get my JD. This feels bad. This Trish is gonna hurt. Yeah, this is 1000% Trish. Okay. Okay, so I chain for sure. I chain and I hope that he doesn't hit JD. JD's my comeback card here. So I'm gonna add JD back. Lumina. Ooh, that's tough. I think it's gonna be Lila. Yeah. So he can only banish one Lightsworn, and that Lightsworn, the other Lightsworn that he leaves behind, is going to be revived by Lumina. So in actuality, I'm only losing 1 Lightsworn name, which is fine. That's what I want. Oh, he went for the Glow Bulb. Okay. Target my Lumina. Oh, shit. Alright, well, now he's going to attack me for 28. Or more. 26. I'm feeling fine here. Oh, he goes Formula. Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, the good news is that Lila can run over this Formula Synchron and then mill in the end phase. And he's already used Glow Bulb, right? Did he use Glow Bulb? I wasn't paying attention. Did he revive that off the debris? Yes, he did. Okay. Okay, this is not bad. This is fine. Alright, so he's giving me a target for Lila. Oh, I have Gores. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, so I'm gonna go battle phase, attack over the formula. And then main phase 2, pop the back row. Because it's very likely that card is a limit reverse. So we attack over. Oh no. Okay, whatever. I mean, I have Gores. I'm fine. This is fine. We're not dead yet. We ain't dead yet. Okay, so he's going to try to go into a synchro play. So he can go 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's not bad. The bad news is I have to drop Gores on the first attack if he makes a level 5 synchro. Level... Armory arm is what? It doesn't matter. It's going to go into that. Do I have anything I can do? No, I can't do anything. Okay. So I have a Lila in the graveyard. So I need one more... I literally need just one Lightsworn in the graveyard. And my JD's live. Okay, so this is really bad. 19... Oh no, he has more damage. Okay, so my Gores has to be in attack mode then. But I think it's still lethal. Oh, he messed up. Oh, he fucked up. He did the attack order wrong. Right? I'm almost certain he did the attack order wrong. And then I put the Gores defense, yeah. Okay, so we're still in this game because he did the attack order wrong. So now... Man. Oh no, I drew Wolf. That's terrible. No, I still lose because Trishula is a card. Trishula crashes, Card Trooper, and this is 2600 damage. That's game. Unlucky. I drew my 1-of Wolf. That's why I don't play Wolf. This deck is so bad. Okay. Back to the drawing board. Is this why people don't play Zombie Swords? Let's play Pyramid Turtle. I'm actually... I don't want to play Pyramid Turtle now. Let's cut. 1 Reincarnation and 1... Beckoning. No, I think I played too much monsters. Let's play... I don't think I need I don't think I need Monster Incarnation, do I? Let's try to play Tragodia. That's the card I don't have in this deck. Because at least Tragodia can pitch like dead wolves out of my hand and dead goblin zombies to make my Book of Life live to steal level 4 monsters. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut Call the Haunted, I think. What about Deep Sea Diva? No, Deep Sea Diva is too... No, I mean, Deep Sea Diva seems fine. What do I cut, though? No, this is fine. This is fine. Oh, 1-for-1. I forgot about that card. Let's try the card. 1-for-1 can get me a Glow Bulb. And there's a lot of cards I want to discard out of my hand anyways, so let's cut Caius down to 1. Okay, let's try this deck. I'm trying to bring back Zombie Swords. I can do this. I believe in myself. I believe. Zombie swarms, let's go. Ouch. Okay, not bad. So the Lumina is going to be able to make it so that I can distribute some for Celestia. And Lumina also mills in the end phase. I'm hoping that he doesn't have any real sets. Like Raikou or whatever. If it's a Raikou, if he sets a monster, I don't attack it. I definitely just summon Lumina and pass. Oh, looks like he's playing Geminis. We're on Geminis now? Oh, he has too many back row. That's way too much back row. Oh no, I drew a Book of Life. I only played 2 copies of this. Okay, so now I have to summon Lumina. And then I have to attack the Valkyrie. Otherwise he can use his effect to normal summon and kill me. Hopefully those aren't real back row. Sick. Okay, it's perfect. So now I can start the milling engine. Let's mill, friends. Mill, mill, mill. Let's go. Mill something good, please. Okay, so he's going to go into the Gemini. This is the Gemini deck. See, Edison cards or Edison decks are like totally viable in this format. It's kind of funny. So my guess is he's going to Gemini summon this guy and then attack my Lumina next turn. So he can get out his level 4 monster. If he has Ultimate Offering set, it's kind of over, right? Oh my god, I milled nothing. Unlucky, dude. No zombies. 2 spells and traps. That's just ridiculous, dude. That's so ridiculous, dude. This is not real. How do you... This doesn't make any sense to me. I have 2 spells in my hand. I only play like 10 spells and traps. And I milled 2 of them. So unlucky. Alright, so if I draw into a Pyramid Turtle, I think I can come back. But it's looking pretty bad for me. Okay, Card Trooper's good here. That's going to help me get zombies in my graveyard. Hopefully. The bad news is Gemini Soldier can't be destroyed by battle once. Right? Yeah. Come on, baby. Mill, mill, mill. Give me some good mills. Thank you. So we have Zombie Master live. I'm actually considering... What do I consider here? I could Book a Life, but there's no good zombie monsters I can bring back. So I just run over the Gemini Soldier here. Or the Blazewing Butterfly. Okay, cool. I think I just pass here. He's going to use Gemini Soldier to run over my Card Trooper, but that's fine. And he's going to get another plus. Oh no, he can go to the Hute Fighter. Level 2 tuner. Honestly, I wouldn't know this deck if it wasn't for Kyle. Kyle Josh. He's the only person I know who plays this deck. And this card puts the monster defense position? Yeah, so... Man, I just had the biggest deja vu. I felt like I've lived this exact moment in time. Alright, the cool thing is I have a zombie monster in my graveyard. I just don't have a way to put another zombie monster in the graveyard. So that my zombie master becomes alive. How many light swords do I have? I want 2. Uh-oh. Oh no, he has the Gemini Soldiers combo. I mean the Gemini beat. So he's gonna revive the Blazewing Butterfly, I think. And then what? Doesn't really do anything. Okay, so he's gonna get a plus. I'm gonna get a draw. Okay. Give me Gorse. No Gorse? Okay, fine. Okay, so I have a play next turn. It's gonna involve Foolish Burial and Celestia. I'm gonna mill with my wolf, and then hopefully come back in this game. I have a sneaking suspicion though that that set card is Starlight Road. Okay. So Foolish Burial is gonna come down here. I'm gonna mill the wolf. Hopefully this is gonna be enough. The good news is that if I can get Celestia to mill another Lightsworn monster, even if he has Starlight Road, I'm in a good position. So I'm gonna pop the... Yeah, so I milled the Lightsworn. I'm definitely gonna pop the back row and Supervise. Yeah, it was Starlight Road. Okay, so the good news is I can use Stardust. I can run over Stardust with JD, and then main phase 2 blow up the field. Alright, so I'm gonna special JD down because JD's broken. And then I attack over the Stardust. And then main phase 2 blow up the field. JD's gonna be protected by my Honest. He's gonna be able to revive a monster. So this is kind of bad actually. What's he getting? Giga Plant? Okay, it's fine. So now for main phase 2, I should book a life because I want to survive. Ooh, Reaper's good. I want to banish his Valkyrie. Actually, they played 3 copies of this. But I don't want him to get Valkyrie because he can normal summon it, right? So I choose Valkyrie. Because technically he can normal summon this, get the Blaze Butterfly, and then tribute the Blaze Butterfly for the to bring out the Valkyrie. And since this guy can bring out insect monsters, he could definitely do something with it. Okay, so I feel okay. It's just that he has a Gemini monster that he can normal summon. This is pretty scary for sure. Yeah, so he's going to bring back an insect monster. And then he's going to use the effect of... Well, if he needs Supervise, right? Okay, so he's going to normal summon the plant from hand. Oh, that's nothing. Okay, cool. So we're still in this, which is really cool. Unfortunately, he has a wall. If I kill one Gigaplant, he could just bring back the other one. So I need a way to deal with... I need a way to deal with both without dying to mill. Because I can mill myself dry here. Okay, I'm just going to attack. I'm going to give him a target for him to attack over. Okay, I didn't know this combo. This is a pretty cool combo for Gigaplant. Because now he could loop. He can loop Gigaplant. I'm hoping he attacks over my set so that I can go into Android and start getting life points back. I need my life points so that I can use JD effect. That's what I'm lacking right now. Yeah, this is a pretty cool loop. Alright, so I'm going to add for Plague Spreader Zombie, right? Yeah, add Plague Spreader Zombie. So now I can use I can go into Bryanak to bounce his 2 monsters with Book of Life. Oh no, he has a set now. That's a problem. I'm hoping that set isn't real. I'm really hoping that set's not real. So I'm gonna go Book of Life. I am going to go Special Summon Zombie Master. Banishing the Blaze Butterfly. Activate the effect. Discarding the Plague. Or Honest? I actually don't know. We'll go Plague. Goblin Zombie. Top deck for Plague. Actually, I can make a Trish here. Trish is okay, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 27, 1800. Nah, Bryanek correct. Bryanek can bounce back any card. Okay, I'm gonna use this effect to search for Mizuki. Okay, so Bryanek's probably gonna bounce back his set. What if I bounce Honest? If I bounce back Gigaplant and I attack with JD, that's 600. 623 is 29. That's not enough. So I'm only gonna bounce one. Wait, 29. 620, 23 is 29. 29 plus 18, what is that? That's 47? Oh, it's lethal. Okay, so I bounce two then. I bounce his set, and I bounce his Gigaplant. Okay. And then I use Mizuki to bring back Goblin Zombie. And hopefully he doesn't have Gores or Trag. So it's a 600, 29, 23. I'm just hoping he doesn't have it. Discard its last card in hand. I'm gonna hold the Goblin Zombie attack for last in case he mills something that could like kill me, you know? Oh yeah, it feels good. So this guy starlighted me. He starlighted my Celestia and I was still able to win. That feels actually pretty good, dude. Because usually when someone starlight roads you most of the time in any other deck you're playing, you just keel over and lose. But in this deck, it's just cracked. Anyways, I don't know if I want to play this deck for another game. This is getting pretty late. This is past my bedtime. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my streaming. I might do this again one more time, but pretty soon. For sure, pretty soon. I don't know what else deck I can show you guys, but Zombie Swarm's looking pretty tight. If you guys want to see it real quick before I sign off, this is the deck. Has some plays. Only plays 10 spells and traps. I feel like it has potential in Edison for sure. The milling the zombies feels pretty nice. You can do a lot of plays with Zombie Master after you JD somebody. So I think that I like that very much. All right, see you guys later. This is the end of the stream, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time.